Spymaster Kexville had overseen the Empire's assassination program for 40 years, and his Shadowblade operatives had never failed a mission. They were the finest killers in the galaxy, genetically enhanced, psychically shielded, equipped with technology that made them virtually invisible. Each one could eliminate entire planetary governments without leaving a trace. So when a human ambassador, Rachel Torres, began disrupting imperial trade agreements with her unreasonable demands for workers' rights, Kexville dispatched his 12 best operatives to eliminate the problem quietly. The target is a single human female, he briefed his team. No enhanced abilities, no military augmentations, no visible security detail. She resides in a standard diplomatic quarters on Nexus Station. This should be completed within the hour. That was 6 hours ago. Since then, Kexville had lost contact with all 12 Shadowblades. The first sign something was wrong came when Operative Zithkar's bow monitor flatlined exactly 17 minutes after insertion. No distress signal, no combat alerts, just nothing. Kexville assumed equipment failure until Operative Velnex's vitals went dark 12 minutes later. By the third hour, 8 of his elite killers had simply vanished. "Sir," his communications officer called out nervously, "we're receiving a transmission from Ambassador Torres' quarters." The holographic display activated, showing the human diplomat sitting calmly at her desk, reviewing documents as if nothing unusual had occurred. Behind her, Kexville could see what appeared to be pieces of advanced stealth armor scattered across the floor. "Spymaster Kexville," Torres said without looking up from her paperwork, "I believe you've been trying to reach me. I wanted to let you know that your delivery has been received and processed. Where are my operatives?" Kexville demanded. Torres finally looked up, her expression politely confused. "Your operatives? Oh, you mean the 12 individuals who broke into my quarters with weapons and hostile intent? I'm afraid they encountered some difficulties." She gestured casually to the armor fragments behind her. "Turns out diplomatic immunity comes with certain protections. Would you like me to return your equipment? I'm afraid the original users won't be needing it anymore." Kexville's compound eyes focused on the scattered gear. Those weren't just random pieces. That was a complete Shadowblade infiltration kit, worth more than most starships. Impossible. My agents are equipped with the finest stealth technology. They could kill a dozen guards without being detected. "Oh, they were very stealthy," Torres agreed. "Impressive technology, really." The phase shift capabilities were particularly clever. Unfortunately for them, I wasn't relying on conventional detection methods. She stood and walked to what Kexville had assumed was a decorative wall hanging. With casual efficiency, she began disassembling what was clearly an advanced weapons array. "You see, Spymaster, humans have this wonderful trait called paranoia. When we're sent to negotiate with species known for assassination, we tend to prepare accordingly." Torres held up a device that made Kexville's tactical computer screen warnings. This little beauty detects quantum displacement, psionic signatures, and dimensional phase variants. Your operatives might have been invisible to normal sensors, but they lit up like flares on my security grid. The transmission shifted to show another angle of the room. Bodies, or what remained of them, were arranged with clinical precision near the ventilation systems and behind furniture. Each assassin had been eliminated with surgical accuracy. "The first 4 tried to come through the air ducts," Torres explained conversationally. "Plasma mines. Very effective. Numbers 5 through 8 attempted. Simultaneous assault from multiple entry points. Automated defense turrets handled them. The last 4 actually made it into the room before the closed quarters countermeasures engaged." Kexville stared at the carnage. His elite operatives, trained from birth to kill anything that breathed, had been systematically slaughtered by what appeared to be standard diplomatic security. "This is impossible," he whispered. "You're just a trade negotiator." Torres' smile was pleasant and absolutely terrifying. "Spymaster, let me share something about human diplomatic protocol. We don't send just anything to negotiate with hostile alien empires. Every human ambassador is a former Special Forces operative with a minimum of 20 years combat experience." She began reassembling her weapons with practiced efficiency. "We found that negotiations go much more smoothly when our diplomats can personally demonstrate the consequences of bad faith bargaining. The transmission showed Torres placing the collected Shadowblade equipment into a shipping container. I'll be sending this back to you via standard courier. Consider it a gesture of goodwill, along with a message. The next time you want to discuss trade agreements, try using words instead of assassins. As the transmission ended, Kexville sat in stunned silence. His 12 best killers, operatives who could eliminate armies, had been butchered by a single human who treated mass murder like a minor interruption to her paperwork. The container arrived 4 hours later, along with a formal diplomatic note requesting the resumption of trade negotiations at the Empire's earliest convenience. Kexville authorized the talks immediately.